Lisa here with a farewell and goodbye for probably ever. I don't know that I ever like to say never because who knows, I may change my mind, but I've decided to quit booktube. I actually quit last month in December. However, because I like to pre-plan things like way in advance, I had scheduled both Kate Collins and Laura Scott to be guests here on this channel to talk about their cozy mystery books. One, because I love their books so much, I actually reached out to them and asked them if we could do a book club chat on their books. And two, because I just like planning and thinking ahead. So in that spirit, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been subscribed to this channel, who has been watching my videos. It has meant so much to me, especially because I am so confusing because I quit Lisa London, which was my AuthorTube romance pen name channel back in 2019. I have not gone back there since. And I asked all of you to come follow me over here to this Lisa Latte channel, which I didn't even end up using the pen name Lisa Latte. It sounded cute because I like lattes and cozy mysteries. I just feel like everyone should be drinking lattes and coffees. And I ended up using my own real name, Lisa Seifert, to publish all of my books under. So thank you for following me and being so patient with me changing my mind all the time. And even then, I decided after doing AuthorTube and talking about cozy mysteries for a while here, like how to write them and how to market them, that I really just wanted to talk about books as a booktuber. And I changed this channel from an AuthorTube channel to a booktube channel and asked readers to come join. So thank you, whether you came in as an author or you came in as a reader, or if you just stayed because you're super nice and wanted to keep watching videos. I hope you've had fun. I know I've had a ton of fun with Courtney and doing the Cozy Escape book club, which, just to be really clear, Cozy Escape was her creation and her brainchild, and Courtney is amazing and creative and has so many awesome things going on, and she will be continuing the Cozy Escape book club. So if you missed it, I also quit the book club. And just to be really, really clear, it had absolutely nothing to do with Courtney. We are still the bestest of friends. I text her a million times a day. I could not survive without her. And everything actually worked out perfect. And I know a lot of times with partnerships, you have issues, we never had issues and everything just flowed. And I don't know, sometimes things just work together magically, and we never did a formal agreement. And again, not saying that you shouldn't do that. I definitely think you should. And I'm sure if I had suggested it to Courtney, she totally would have said yes to that. But every month we just kind of we're very similar. So I think we both kind of knew exactly how much each person was doing. And so if I asked her to do something extra, she would say yes. And if she asked me to do something, I would say yes. Or if someone said no, because they were just overloaded. So we were both super honest, and I can't even tell you, it's been the greatest partnership ever. So I'm super sad to not be working with Courtney on something. It doesn't even matter if it's book club. I'm pretty sure Courtney and I could work on any project and it would be amazing. So if you are still interested in cozy mysteries and talking about those, make sure to go follow Courtney over on her channel. I think most people who are subscribed here subscribe to her channel, but also make sure to join her Patreon. So I've left the Patreon as well, and that was a monthly membership that you didn't have to pay for. You could still, book club is still free. It always was free. It will continue to be free, but we wanted to offer some different services. And I think the things that we wanted to offer were kind of different. And so I just noticed that every month I love talking about goal setting, and I love talking about monthly planning and productivity. And most of the people that were there to talk about books and reading. And so Courtney has a great Patreon now where she will send personal book recommendations to you and other, bookish things. And where I really just wanted to talk about how to do time chunking, to do the best way to do Pomodoros, to establish good habits. So all of that is something I'm doing over on Pretty Fabulous Designs, which is my graphic design channel. So if you want to keep in touch, and I really hope you do, make sure to follow me over there. I will leave a link to that below. And if you'd like to join Goal Getters, definitely do so. We're doing the exact same thing that we did for the Patreon group for Cozy Escape, where every month we will do goal setting together. You'll get a workbook. You'll be able to Voxer me. So if you want to ask personal questions questions. I know a lot of people have different questions on branding or planners or printing or digital products. So all of that stuff you can ask me on Voxer. And then also we just do challenges each month, and we also have a forum on Circle. So a lot of cool things that I've been able to do since I've been branching out kind of on my own with that project and the thing that I love to do. And also, to be totally transparent, I just wasn't finding a lot of time to write. And when you read, and I don't know why I set such an aggressive goal of 300 books. I think because I saw other booktubers and I was looking at their Goodreads, and obviously they've been using that since they were a small child, and they had, thousands and thousands of books on there that they had reviewed. And I was like, wow, I have not read that many books, but that's not true. I mean, I'm 47. So if I had Goodreads since I was like 6 or 7 or whatever I was able to read, I would have tens of thousands of books on there. I just don't remember what I've read. So that's why I think I set such an aggressive goal. And then what happened was I actually would read an entire book for, let's say, the morning, and then I'd read another book in the afternoon, and then maybe even read another book at night. And so I'd read 3 books for the day. And so even though I didn't do anything I was supposed to do, like work on my novel or write a chapter, I would like check those 3 boxes off, and I would say, I read 3 out of my 300 that I had to read for the year. And I felt pretty good about myself because I had done something, but it really wasn't what I wanted to do to like move my life forward, if that makes sense. However, I don't regret at all, like 1,000%. I think 2021 and reading 300 books was the best use of my time because it did help me discover that cozy mysteries, while I do love them, I don't love all of them. And a lot of the elements in cozy mysteries are really boring and are boring to me. And so I was thinking, I love thrillers. It's really hard to find a thriller that I don't love. And so I like that fast-paced action along with a little more conflict at stake than, say, some of the cozy mysteries. But that's not to say, there are cozy mysteries, and it's really hard. You'll notice probably if you've been watching this channel, I am super stingy with a 5 rating on Goodreads. So if you get a 5 rating from me, that means your book is rock star awesome. So it's hard to get a 5 from me. And so there were a lot of cozy mysteries that did have 5s. So I just noticed that I like writing, and those were a little faster paced and maybe not a traditional cozy mystery. Like I really like the Gina LaManna books, and those are more in the style of Janet Ivanovich, and they move a little faster. They're just a little grittier. They talk about sex and drugs, and they use curse words. So that's kind of the direction that I am moving in. And luckily, they have this new thing called Millennial Cozy Mysteries, which really just are cozy mysteries that also incorporate all of those elements. So I think that's where the direction that I'm moving. I think I shouldn't say most, but a lot of the serial killers and, sexual, assault things are in thrillers. And I don't know if I want to get that hardcore. So I feel like millennial cozy mysteries are a good, in between. There was a book, it was Dial A for Aunties, and that was perfect. That was it was possibly way too much romance, but it was kind of zany, kind of crazy. And I really like that kind of style. So those are the things that I would like to work on. However, right now, I don't know when you're watching this video, but when it comes out, I'm taking a total break from writing. There's this weird thing about being a writer. You're either writing or you're feeling guilty about not writing, or the next day you're feeling pressure to write, even though it doesn't fit in your schedule and you have 1,000 other things to do. So I'm taking a break totally from writing, not at all, not thinking about it, not working on it. And I just need a refresh. And I have been posting to the Pretty Fabulous Designs graphic design channel literally every single day since I decided to quit booktube and take a break from writing. And I think that's because I have a lot of creative energy, but for whatever reason, and I don't want to call it writer's block because I don't think that's what it is. I think I was just overwhelmed, just doing too many things, and I was stalled out on my book, and also the direction of the kind of books that I wanted to write. So it'll be nice to take a nice little refresh. I'm not even reading any books really. I'm reading some nonfiction books to kind of clean out the mind from all of those other fiction books I'm reading. And that's kind of what I'm doing. So I know this was a really long explanation for goodbye, but 2 things I want you to keep in mind are, 1, if you want to stay in touch, I am posting right now, and we'll see how long it continues, every single day, to the Pretty Fabulous Designs channel. And not just, graphic design stuff. I'm posting a lot of vlogs. I discovered I like doing vlogs. I did Vlogmas during December. And so there's a lot of clean with me's, shop with me, co-work with me. One, we washed Lucky in the sink for one. So there was a kitty bath one. So tons of things over on that channel as well. And I would love to stay connected with you. So make sure to go subscribe over there. And then also, if you are also like me and way into productivity and goals and habit tracking and like just being the most efficient version of yourself you can be, then definitely join Goal Getters. All right. I hope everyone is having a fabulous start to 2022 or whatever year you're watching this video in. And I will talk to you over on the Graphic Design channel. Bye.